Okay, so I just want to talk for a moment about Trump's plan, as much as it is a plan, to replace the income tax with tariff revenue, something that is never going to happen. Yet he keeps talking about it. And I've noticed now his MAGA influencers and trolls on social media and places like YouTube are pushing the idea as well without really thinking about it. So we're going to break down some numbers quick. And I'm not an economist, as you could tell. I'm just some blue collar schlub, but I've done my own research. So let's go through some of the numbers quickly. The tariffs have brought in roughly 170, 180 billion dollars. Of course, most of that is coming out of our pockets because it's nothing more than a national sales tax, but that's a story for another day. Trump keeps claiming, of course, he's got 17 trillion on the tariff shelf. Whatever, that's nonsense. The real number is about 170 to 180 billion dollars. The U.S. government brought in 2025 between corporate and personal income taxes, they brought in about $3 trillion in 1 year in income tax. So if you do the math, or you have AI do the math, to go from 175 billion a year in tariff revenue to 3 trillion, your effective tariff rate, and I know it varies by country, this one's got 10, this one's got 50, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If you average it out, the average tariff rate would have to be between 85 and 90% to make $3 trillion. So you're basically trading one tax for another. Number two, good luck buying that new refrigerator or that 5-pack of crappy t-shirts from Walmart. That's going to cost you $100 for a 5-pack of t-shirts. You go to the grocery store, banana's going to cost you $40. It's absolutely insane and massively hyperinflationary. Massively. And it's something that anybody with a brain, any economist will tell you this is never, ever going to happen. Ever. Under any circumstance. Oh, and by the way, politicians have never met a tax they didn't love. So getting rid of the income tax, not ever going to happen. Replacing the income tax with a tariff scheme, a national sales tax, a consumption tax, which would dramatically raise prices on everything, is never going to happen. And I know people on the right and libertarians will be like, well, the government does too much. We got to downsize the government. Yeah, the government does a lot. It does everything from pave roads to help with our Social Security and our pensions and our health care when we get older. It helps provide things for the poor people, when people are down and out and they need help. The government does a lot for a lot of people. And all of a sudden, we're just going to take it all away because I save $1,000 a year on income tax. Doesn't make any sense at all. Sorry, I am working. This is going to be happen and it's going to be good for them. Insane. They're lying and they're grifting. And if you sit there and you go, yeah, this sounds like a great idea. This is going to happen. We should make this happen. You're a moron, an absolute moron. This country, dumbest thing ever created. And I grew up in a time before car seats, before seatbelts, when the most important part of your car was how many ashtrays it had in it, and they were everywhere in cars, okay? But now is easily the dumbest timeline. Easily. It's not even close. If you believe that you can replace income taxes with tariff revenue, and it's going to all work out, and it won't be hyperinflationary, and it won't destroy the world economy, you're crazy, or you're just not paying attention. So wake up, folks, before it's too late. Sorry about the rant. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.